All right, so this is a start. It's December 31st, 2020. This is the start of a new project for me. One that goes far beyond my normal skill background, I guess. Now, I have built several models. This is a modeling thing. I've built several models. This is one of the things that I usually build. That one's not put together yet. I don't have any other in the shop. This is my shop. My basement, actually, but so this is kind of the beginning of a project, of which I bought some new toys for this project, which as soon as you see the project, if anybody ever sees this, you'll understand why I have those kinds of tools. This is the USS Constitution by Model Shipways. Here's the specs on it. 48 inches, 16-inch width, height is 32 inches, scale 5/32 equals a foot. There's the kit number and what it hopefully will end up looking like. So, I just bought this today. This was my Christmas money that I spent on this. Because otherwise I'd never spend this much money on a model. Because this is a car payment for me. And this actually hurt my feelings very badly. Spending this amount of money on this. Holy cow. Comes with blueprints. So, okay, well, I was having heart palpitations buying this at the store, which I bought this at Schaefer Hobby Shop in St. Louis, which is about 2.5 hours from where I live. They're not a sponsor of mine or anything. I get nothing. It's the closest model shop that there is to where I live, so. But that place is Modeler's Candy Shop. They had oh my God, it was so cool in there. Oh, this is... So obviously I have a little bit of woodworking skills. I've never videoed stuff before. I don't have a YouTube channel. I mean, I have one. There's like one video on there. Other than that, I don't do YouTube stuff. I'm filming this all on my iPhone. So it's easy to tell that I am not someone who does videos or any of the kind of stuff that most people would say, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. It's probably easy to tell, oh, this guy hasn't got a clue what he's getting into, which would be extremely accurate. So, I have watched a couple of videos on building wooden models. No, that doesn't make me any kind of base of knowledge or subject matter expert. I don't know a jack about this. So this is going to be a documented document a train wreck, basically. You can tell by my shop that I do try to piddle with stuff, make stuff, make things. I mean, I made all of that. Made that up there. It's all solder, engraved. That was extremely expensive, mistake, because the amount of solder, that's about $300 of melted solder right there to fill in, because I decided to engrave that like a 1/2 inch deep, because back then I still didn't have a clue what I was doing. But you can tell I've got all kinds of toys, all kinds of stuff in the basement, right next to my air handler unit. The wife loves when I make sawdust down here. So there's some other stuff from my old shop. We just moved, but I haven't fully put together everything in here. I've kind of shoved stuff in here, made some quick little roll around benches. Work tables, quasi stuff. But anyway, back to this. From my first look at everything here, like stuff like this is all laser cut, it looks like. Things like this. This is very detailed. I like that. There's lots of detail, and I mean that right there, I'm going to assume that's some of the deck grates. These are the lifeboats, obviously. Other parts of the lifeboats. That'd be, and see, here's the other part. I'm a complete moron when it comes to naval vessel terminology. I don't, starboard. I used to know some of that stuff because I spent some time in the Marine Corps and was on ship a few times. But unfortunately, I don't remember all that stuff anymore. It's interesting. You can see how that laser cuts on one side really nice and clean, but leaves a scorch mark on the other. Each part is completely cut through as well. Here's part of the rudder. Look at all those. Oh, this is going to be a big boat. Ship, excuse me. Probably anybody who watches this who's ever served the Navy probably just, wow, it's not a boat. That's one thing I do remember about the military, being around Navy guys. Boats go under the water. Ships. Oh, this is seriously daunting. Looking at all these people. I mean, usually pulling out a model, a plastic model, which I've done this in plastic. I don't think I ever actually finished a single one of my plastic models. I get them so far and then I'd lose interest in them, which is not a good thing for trying to start something like this. I've wanted to build one of these forever, though. Look at all that. There's all the dowels for the masts. All this wood looks pretty good, to be honest. Some of these pieces are so tiny. Yeah, that was the sigh of what did I do? So if you notice, what I'm trying to do is get all the dowels set apart from all this stock. These are some bundle of dowels. I guarantee anybody who's ever had experience in making models is probably laughing their tail off right now, saying, oh my God, this guy is an idiot. He has no idea what he's getting himself into. He'd be accurate, 100%. So, here's our unboxing. There's all of our parts. All of our stuff. It's interesting. I'm still very kind of cool that that's blueprints that come with that. It'll be interesting to get into all that stuff. Here's some manuals, gives brief history, which is, I love that. I love seeing the history of USS Constitution and any other 1800 type models. That's interesting. Oh. If you can't see what that says, it says chisel out. So there's whittling that's involved here. Ugh. Very interesting. So far the instructions look in depth. I hope I don't have to try to carve that's gonna be wow. Look at all these and here's what's crazy. On all this stuff here, excuse me, all of these, there's nothing in any of this that looks like that. So apparently I'm gonna have to holy Nikes. Look at those. Those are so small. All of these things, look how small those are. Where's my tape measure? Look at all these things. And this is all inches. Those are roughly 1/16 of an inch. See how small that stuff is. Those are the bigger ones. Those are about 1/8 inch. Yeah, I'm old. I can't hold still anymore. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna have to sit and read for a while, figure out how to go about doing this, or how to even start. That's the bigger part. How do I even start? So, there's the unboxing at least. I guess we'll find out in a little bit how hard this is going to get. So, all right, I'm going to sign off for now, and I'll hopefully come back and there will be some kind of progress, hopefully. All right, here we go. Best of luck.